There's a lot of bad Dans out there. It's a problem. Hashtag not all Dans. Anyways, I'm Fairweather Fugitive, and this song's called Perpetuate. Happy 2 years, Covert Café. I lie awake, lost in a memory, in fear of what you could want from me. The junket piles for endless miles. The stain won't refrain from causing more pain. What could I still contain? I contemplate my own existence. Was I only meant to love just for an instant? And the earth that takes all my mistakes while I perpetuate the inability to wait on fate. But I'm not lost anymore. I can finally see the shore, and I won't pay this cost you implore. Maybe I can finally throw away whatever made me hesitate to stay. This song's called My Take. Are we cool? Are we okay? Is this the one mistake that would make you walk away? Shallow gasping, barely grasping. 2 points so close but never connected. Opinions in opposition, feeling neglected. Weighing my options, seeking what's intended. And the danger that I could once detect tears away any semblance of self-respect. And now what I seek to protect is a feeling of safety that loneliness can't reflect. Attach a horseshoe to my door frame so I can rest. But is it for luck or is it just a test of my resilience in the moment and what it takes? solace can I reach out to in this place? 'Cause I can last the weight of all of these scars. A burden hasn't taken me far to cut me loose, free from your choking noose. When I speak, I only seem to sacrifice anything to make you feel nice. I always lose, no matter what I choose, but I'll still give you my take. 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 So this next song is called Pause You Can Wait For, and it's about my partner's dog and all the crazy stuff that he's been through in his life. And maybe a little bit about me too. Abandoned in a snowbank in Denver, Colorado. Now you claw your way to safety to make peace with the time once borrowed. In this fighting, it's all that you've known, to battle and struggle for calm. But stillness and rest are not too far-fetched with a patient and resilient mom to find in you comfort anew. Do you recall the sound of waves they wash across the shore? It is pretty good. You run to your ball, breathing hard, wet sand in every pore. What's this all for? But for a sound you can't ignore. Call off the search. I found my family after 5 months in hiding, just barely surviving. My saving grace had a trusting face, breathing from a wet nose deeper than I have before. You don't need to be alarmed, so I rest my paws on the floor. Couldn't ignore, I no longer want more than this. Do you recall the sound of waves they wash across the shore? You run to your ball, breathing hard, wet sand in every pore. What's this all for? But for a sound you can't ignore. 'Cause you're a good boy, aren't you? Yeah, you're a good dog, and you've always been. Thanks. It's great to be here, y'all. Happy 2 years, Covert Café. We've had a lot of amazing acts tonight. Rosie Hayes kicking it off and moving to England on Sunday, which is pretty wild. And then we have Tristan, and I played my first show as Fairweather Fugitive with both of them, and Mountain Fall, who's here, and many people who have played shows with. We got Star Machine in the crowd. We got so many lovely people, and I love this space, and I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you so much, Joe. Cheers. I'm actually going to remember to have a beer while I'm here. Thank you so much. Joe. Plus, that was really tiring for my voice, so yeah, I'm done. No, 10 more songs. Well, actually, to be fair, I did write 13, and I just played 3. To be fair. All right, this next song's called 1,727 millimeters. It seems like you don't want me around, but you're too scared to say it. And my friends have seen you all over town, and I know that you hate it. When your familiar pattern shows, and I just wanted you to know I'm not chasing after it. Looking at the mirror, overthinking, and you believe everything you've heard, despite the fact I never said a word. And honest, when we stop talking, I'd expect that you're okay. These feelings we've been exploring, I'd rather avoid than ruminate. Because it seems like I don't care anymore, and I'll never admit it. From my posture when I walk in the door to the way you see me sit, when your familiar feeling grows, and you just wanted me to know my position's obvious. Can't see you clearly, looking at the mirror, overthinking, and you believe everything you've heard, despite the fact I never said a word. And honest, when we stop talking, I'd expect that you're okay. These feelings we've been exploring, I'd rather avoid than ruminate. And honest, when we stop holding on, I'd expect to hit the ground. But you're too pissed as I reminisced, and you'll never hear this sound aloud. Aloud. So yeah, that song's about projecting, which is why it's called 1,727 millimeters. It's about 5'8". Oh yeah. Got all the set lists from pretty much every show that I've played so far. And yeah, on the same note of standard tuning songs with a bit of a silly bass for them. No, you're good. You're good. Do your thing. This song is a song about writing songs. Am I just falling apart while I yearn for better days? Barely off to a start while I'm squinting through this haze to find relief in the structure of a workshopped poem and butcher it on stage while I hardly know I did it. And I know it's not my call, waiting for the pieces to fall. And what I tend to expect, and what I begin to reflect on, the moment, the silence, the commitment to these ties that bind. I didn't do this before, so how could I do well? But to be still and not ignore all the stories I could tell, to find peace in the push and pull of always riding, to not ignore my problems and to keep on fighting. And I know it's not my call, waiting for the pieces to fall. And what I tend to expect, and what I begin to reflect on, the moment, the silence, the distance, the commitment to these ties, the bind, the commitment to these ties that bind. Oh. So yeah, this is it's so great to be here. I write some sad songs. I write some happy-ish songs. I write songs that are generally pretty sad most of the time, but have like kind of happy undertones. They kind of toe the line here and there. If you're into that sort of thing. Well, that's good. So yeah, it turns out my best friend, who I wrote this song about, is in Japan. So I just need everybody to boo him real quick, like, you know, just like boo Caleb. Everybody. Cool, awesome. I'll make sure to send this recording to him later. I love him so much, and this song is about how I love him. Tell your friends that you love them. I love you guys out there. And you too, Melody. I love you. We first met, you told me you didn't like beer and you prefer cider. Vulnerable conversation wasn't something we would fear, so discussion grew lighter. This philosophy would fill the atmosphere as well as laughter. And it doesn't matter what we're after. But I watched you glide while I was fighting to survive. It seemed you had it easy. Oh, but I've got your back. In spite of knowledge we both lack, the future's uncertain, but our history still stands. I love you, man, and we don't need a plan. I still remember the day when she took all of your things and threw them across a porch that once marked community. You had a notion she took all that you could love, but you've got more to give, more to live for. But I watched you glide while I was fighting to survive. I always thought you had it easy. Oh, but I've got your back. In spite of knowledge we both lack, the future's uncertain, but our history still stands. I love you, man, and we don't need a plan. I watched you glide. I watched you glide. I watched you glide. Oh. One of these days I'll have this set list memorized, but then I keep writing a new one and then I forget. I might need some people who know how to sing this song in here. No, I know. So this next song is a song that I play a lot. And this song is about leaving the church. I'm very glad I did that. The Christian Evangelical Church. I grew up as a missionary kid in South America, and it was very bad for me. And now, I'm not doing that. And I'm feeling pretty good, generally, about my life. A lot of deconstruction, a lot of good things later, a lot of community and people who actually care about me and who I actually am later. This song's called You Never Know. Tristan played a prompt song earlier from the Eastburn open mic that is the same prompts, but a different song. His song Ghost is technically connected in some way to this song. This song's called You Never Know. Left in the remnant, will I remain the same? It's the past speaking for me, said that I could never change. To have faith in the outcome would wander from the truth. But to contemplate my mistake, then my fate's not absolute. 'Cause I walk this path alone, preach to the choir about the ways I'll never go. For my talk I can't atone, you desire all of the seeds I cannot sow. Nothing is absolute, despite the world that you refuse. I cannot pay an honest debt that you may as well forget. So take me at face value, I'll offer that for free. Always been a soft, gentle spirit, and that's not hyperbole. Confidence or ignorance, which one is to blame? But don't call me a coward just 'cause we're not the same. And I walk this path alone, preach to the choir about the ways I'll never go. For my talk I can't atone, you desire all of the seeds I cannot sow. Gotcha. Bam, bam, bam. I love that was at the end of the last time I played here. You could just hear Joe do that, and then the recording stopped. So good. This is the set I'm doing right now, other than the song about the dog, is for sure almost exactly the first set that I played here, the first half hour. And then the second half hour is going to be other stuff. But it'll be a little bit less than an hour because that's what was requested. That's what I'm doing. Anyways, this next song is called In Separate Rooms, and it's about being in an abusive relationship and getting out of that and feeling good at the end. I mean, this is about the relationship itself. So now, when I play it, it's about getting out of it. And the place that I'm no longer at feels really good to be part of this community. I feel like Covert Café has done a lot for me. The open mic scene has done a lot for me. Being around y'all does a lot for me. When I play these songs, it's not because I'm still there. It's because I know where I was, and I can reflect back and move forward. I hope y'all are moving forward too. You always took the high road, or you just led me to believe. But the air is getting thin for your thick skull, and you're practicing compassion with a knife aimed at my back. Just listen, you'd know what you still lack. 'Cause you were petty at best, and to tell you the rest, and we couldn't make it to the dawn, but I know that we'll both still carry on, but in separate rooms. Wake up with a headache. You don't consider all my fears, 'cause if I'm only trauma dumping, you won't hear. And you can take it up with science and all your honest chemistry, 'cause truly make me feel anything, 'cause you were petty at best, and I don't have the heart to tell you the rest. but in separate rooms. In separate rooms. In separate rooms. And I know I told you I had no regrets, but you didn't know then that I was under duress. And I always told you that you were the best. You didn't know it back then that I was under duress. And I always told you I had no regrets, but you didn't know then that I was under duress. And I know I told you I had no regrets, but you didn't know then that I was under duress. All right. Has everybody still doing good out there? We got the tip bin, right over there, and it says thank you, but it's not facing. There's also a QR code here that I taped very artfully to the chair. I taped it specifically the way that Joe prefers me to tape it. He was like, wow, that's just amazing. So good. Well, if you love tape so much, do you really love tape, or are you just saying that? 60% it works every time. So yeah, this next song would go out to Anthony Piccato, but he's not here. So now I'm just gonna play it anyway. He'll maybe watch the live stream. I don't know. If you're watching this, okay. This song's called Medium Unwell, and it's about a prompt at an open mic that was steak. And a time that my ex told me that we were in a cross-class relationship, and obviously I just asked about tips so you can tell what side of that I was on. It was also the week that everybody's SNAP benefits were cut, so that might give you some extra context for this song. When I say in the song, you can call, you guys say, your mom. Because her mom was the on-call doctor for the Detroit Red Wings and had a lot of money. Anyways, that's a long story. I ordered a steak for dinner, something I never thought I could do. And you're turning the page on the menu, 'cause you never believed in me too. If I'm the broken one, you're the lucky one. Can't you see that it's not who we lose, but what we choose? Because steak's on the menu tonight, and I agree I won't eat all week just to prove it's a worthy fight. But we're two sides of the economy, so good night. So long, I can't afford this, you can call. Even when I walk away, I still think that everyone's effort earns them a steak. You better. I ordered a steak vacation, something you never wanted to do. That was good, Jay. A personal confirmation that love was possible in solitude, and now I can't relax knowing that I'm the best person to have my back, because steaks on the menu tonight, and I agree I won't eat all week just to prove it's a worthy fight. But we're two sides of the economy, so good night. So long, I can't afford this, you can call. Even when I walk away, I still think that everyone's effort earns them a stay. Whoa, 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 oh, your mom. But even if you don't eat steak, still think that everyone's effort earns them a stay. Oh, wow. We're getting close, ladies and gents. That's exciting. I don't know. What time is it? Oh my God. 10. Which one is it, guys? You know? In that case, we're going to go to drop D. But not just any drop D. Drop D sharp, because I always have to use a capo for everything. And I will always put it on upside down. Fuck you. Because you can go either way. Ooh. Now I'm going to do the other thing influencers hate and apologize for tuning. I'm sorry. That makes me a bad musician, remember that. So this next song is about a good friend of mine who I thought was going to quit playing music. This song's called Coat. And I don't think I really played here that much. I put on the same old coat again before I leave the house, and I already know the answer, so won't you kindly leave me out? And the fabric is since worn down to mostly dry Ireland. You'd think this dark, disheveled figure would have given you the hint. But I know you were listening. You told me before, and we spoke about your history and how it brought what's in store. So don't give up on these accomplishments and all that you've seen, because it's not about where you have or haven't been, but where you are. Where you are. You've got such a steady hand when you press ink to page, and you mark the path for others, but do so still with grace. And please don't forget what these words are for, 'cause your humble presence keeps others wanting more. But I know you were listening, you told me before, and we spoke about your history and how it brought what's in store. So don't give up on these accomplishments and all that you've seen, because it's not about where you have or haven't been, but where you are. Please don't go. You're needed here. Please don't go. So yeah, that friend didn't stop playing music, which is cool and awesome. This next song is a love song. It's called Among Other Things. And if you're watching this, Golden, I love you. I don't know where the camera is, but I love you. Right there. I love you. When I could only expect the worst, still you come around with the cherry starburst and the wrapper still hidden in my car, in some driver's side door. It's still just as red as my cheeks, among other things. We're sitting in my car with battered fingers. You hear that tone in my voice, how my heart rate lingers. It's true, I failed to not divulge all my not so subtle glances while taking big chances among other things. But somehow my breathing slowed down, and I don't feel taken for granted, despite the harm we've both been handed, 'cause we've got time among other things. I don't care if we deserve it, 'cause baby, I think we're worth it. 'Cause I love you, among other things. Joe, how much time do I got right now? Do I got time? Yeah. Oh, I do. Yeah. We all know it's gonna be happier now that I went up to, So it's not drop E, because you don't drop it. Why do we drop the D? What's up with that? Why is it going down and then drop? You know, like, I just feel like... And then every time you go, you still drop. You know, it's like drop C, which is wild. Too far, I went too far. I went too far. With the tuning, you're fine. You can make that joke anytime. So yeah, last night, Joe, Michigan, he works here, if you didn't know. He texted me and was like, hey, can you play a happy song as your last song? Because it turns out there's a comedian, James Hardenfeld. I don't know if he's in the house specifically right now, but he's up next. And I've heard great things. Phenomenal comedian, amazing guy. Hope y'all are ready. It's going to be a great time. Blow your socks off. I'm currently not wearing socks. I came ready. But yeah, this song's called Nostalgic Simplicity. And it's kind of about like my childhood, my inner child looking at me and going like, hey man, you're doing all right. Like, stop worrying about all this shit you used to be worried about. But yeah, it's a happy song. Thank you guys all so much for coming out. It was finally my turn on a Saturday morning for quality time with my dad. A blue Ford Econoline rests in the driveway. It was old, but it's all that we had. Quick trip up the road to get 1 dozen bagels and coffee for him and my mom. The shop has since moved and the van is in pieces, but the memory will still live on. And if 12-year-old me could see me now, he'd tell me not to worry about when or how, to face each day with nostalgic simplicity. Despite these past comforts you can hardly see, tighten my grip on my old Fender jazz bass. These blisters would carry my worth, surrounded by 6 strings on either side of this place. It was the way I thought music would work. To stand on my own, I can't even broach the subject. What if I made a disgrace Whatever the cost, I know I shouldn't really forget why these musicians still play. And if 12-year-old me could see me now, he'd tell me not to worry about when or how, to face each day with nostalgic simplicity. Despite these past comforts you can hardly see, I miss them all. I miss them all. I miss them all. 12-year-old me could see me now. Do you think that he'd be proud? I think he would be. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Covert Café. Get ready for James Hardenfeld up next. It's going to be a great time. I've heard you're going to laugh. And that's great. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joe much.